G'day folks, welcome back to Pete's Investing. It's December 12, 2023. Grab yourself a cup of coffee or a tea and sit back and try and take some notes. We'll go cover the natural gas commodity price as well as the some shares in terms of how they're trading. This is the weekly, daily and hourly, and as you can see here on all, I've indicated with some arrows where these indicators are pointing, and you can see they're primarily on the natural gas price on all time frames. They're pretty much in a bearish outlook. First off, on the weekly, our CCI 400 is our main trend indicator, and the CCI 150 is our divergence indicator. And for those new to the channel or to divergence, that's where in this case the CCI 150 is having lower lows versus lower highs versus higher highs on the price chart. You can see there it happened once, it fell off. There's a secondary divergence there between that little range between those highs, and it fell off again. In this case, it fell off well beyond 100% level. Now, the CCI 400 is basically our trend indicator. You can see that generally it was trending upwards. There was obviously some pullback in line with that CCI time frame, and eventually fell below the moving averages, and that's where you saw more of a bearish outlook. Now, we did break above the moving averages back in October, and you can see there the price made some level of a retrace to the upside. I've drawn a Fibonacci range, and the price did actually come and bounce off that 23% level. But eventually it did, that CCI 400, it broke below the moving averages again, and that's a pretty much a bearish outlook. Now, the price hasn't broken new lows yet, and it's looking like it may threaten that in the coming days possibly. However, let's look at the lower time frames. On the daily, I've drawn some support levels here. You can see there we had a support previously at 24.71. Now I'm going to change that down to this new support level. I've got another secondary support level at 20.64, and that's that low level there where the lows were back there in February, March, April in 23, start of this year basically. But we've got to break below this support level to threaten that secondary support. Again, you can see there was a divergence there on the CCI. It broke down, and these are independent from the different timelines. There's no sign of a reversal on the CCI 150, and likewise our CCI 400 on the daily is also in a decline with no sign of a reversal. On the hourly, again, I'll just move that support level. We did have a bullish divergence on the CCI 150, and that was drawn up to this Fibonacci range, and I'm going to drop that down to that level there. And where you usually place the Fibonacci range is just the start of the high before that previous low. So that's a Fibonacci range, and that new target level will be there. So long as this CCI 150 low is higher than that low there, we're going to consider this as a bullish divergence. Now, as soon as that breaks to the downside, we're going to invalidate it as a divergence and mark it as a failure. The CCI 400 in this case is pretty much going up and down, so there's no real definitive trend to follow. So here on the hourly, we're just looking at purely on the CCI 150 and seeing if this divergence plays out. It's coming close to breaching that target area in the coming hours, so we'll keep an eye on that. But again, for this to work, we need to see the CCI break higher as well as the price break higher. That's on the natural gas commodity price. Next, we've got the ProShares Ultra DJ UBS natural gas chart. And pretty much this is the same as the natural gas commodity price. I'm just going to move that down there. You can see there slightly, well, that's more bullish on the CCI 400, although there's a big drop on the CCI 150. No divergence on the daily. On the hourly though, we've got this new low there, and again that's still valid as so long as that point is higher than that point. You can see there's a bit of a sideways move on the CCI 400 trend indicator, and we're going to keep that there. I'm going to move that down to that level there. That's on BOIL. Next we've got UNG, United States Natural Gas Fund. This is broken below its moving average on the CCI 400. That's a downtrend. The CCI 150 likewise has plummeted and broken below that previous support. The CCI 400 on the weekly is also in a pretty strong decline, although we've got a sideways move on the CCI 400 on the hourly. and you can see there that's fallen below there, so we're going to invalidate that, and that could be just an outlier because all the other charts are showing a potential retrace, but we'll call that an invalidation, and we're not going to follow that anymore, but it may still bounce in line with the other charts. The last one we're looking at is ProShares Ultra Short Bloomberg. That's KOLD, and this is pretty much the opposite trend. So if we move that resistance up there to 115.60, and likewise you can see there the CCI 400 is broken to the upside, a nice strong CCI 150 to the upside as well, although there's been a nice, well actually there's been a pretty strong bearish candle in the last day of trade. And on the hourly, I'm going to, you can see there, that's actually broken higher than that, but I would consider that almost as a level, as a double top almost on the CCI. I'd like to see that break higher to invalidate it, but I'm going to call that a double top, in which case I'm going to move that Fibonacci level up there, so, and also move that target area to that new target area there between that 23 and 38% level. So again, we're looking at a potential pullback. The CCI 400 is moving sideways at the moment, but it may well break to the downside possibly. So that's where we are on all those shares and commodity charts. Hopefully you got value out of the video. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Support us more on the Patreon page, where we do weekly scans of various blue chip shares with fresh breakouts to the upside and downside. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.